What do you call a tree that is no longer growing? Dead. What do you call a car that is broken down and doesn't run anymore? Dead. What do you call a fire that's no longer burning? Dead. What do you call a light that's no longer shining? Dead. What do you call a YouTube channel that doesn't get any views? Dead. What do you call a person that is no longer growing? Comfortable? Hi guys, Gerald here. Today I want to talk to you about how you can be sure and know and be certain without a doubt that you are still growing. Because if you are not growing anymore, then you have officially started dying. There are certain ways that we can make sure that we are continuously growing, and if we are not checking, then you might find yourself almost dead and you didn't even know it. So what are some of the things that you can do to make sure that you are still growing? Number one, you need to evaluate yourself. And there are two parts to this. It is what you see when you look at yourself. And the second part to that is what other people see when they look at your life, when they look at you. So it is the internal evaluation, it is the introspection, and there is the external valuation of what people are saying. It is the assessment of people in your life. And how do you get this evaluation done? Well, you have to ask the right questions. You have to ask yourself the hard, difficult, and scary questions sometimes of, am I still growing? Am I still in the same place, at the same level, in the same position? Am I still moving at the same pace as I did last year this time? Now, maybe you had a bad year, and that's okay. But if you are the same 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, then you are probably not growing, and the chances are you have started to die. Maybe you still have leaves that are hanging on, but they are barely hanging on. And when a storm comes, guess what? Gonna break, gonna snap, gonna fall down. So you need to make sure that you are still growing. Check yourself out. Make sure that you have progressed. Make sure that you are still enjoying the things that you are doing. Make sure you are doing new things. Make sure you try new things. Make sure you have progressed. Be honest with yourself. What kind of fruits are you bearing in your life? Is there new things happening? Have you progressed? Are you still learning? And are you moving forward? And if you cannot answer yes to these questions, then the chances are that you are not growing, or you are not growing fast enough. And if you want to know what to do, then check out some of my other videos where we talk about how you can grow and the steps you can take in growing. Then the assessment from other people. Ask other people whether they think that you are still growing, whether they think you have progressed. Are you still improving? Are you getting better? I know this is not easy because we don't always like other people's opinions, but sometimes, guess what? They are true. I know. It's hard to believe. How can other people be right and not me? But the reality is that sometimes other people do have a better view and a perspective on your life than you have of yourself. Because the reality is, when you look at your own life, sometimes you tell yourself many lies. Just like, we tell ourselves hundreds of lies every day. So why would you not lie about your own growth? But when other people look at your life, they can tell you, Gerald, to be honest, you have not really grown. You still have 10 subscribers, just like yesterday. I know. Please help me, guys. But if you are not growing, people will notice, people will say, especially if they know that you welcome the feedback and that you want to grow and that you're mature enough to receive that feedback, they will be honest with you. And that can be very valuable. Maybe everything they say is not accurate, but there are some things that definitely can be valuable in understanding where you are and whether you are still growing. All right, then the second thing that you can do to ensure that you are still growing is to be accountable. Did I just say that? I did. I said the word, the A word. It is called accountable. What does accountable mean? It means to take account of something. What are you taking account of? You are taking account of your growth. And this connects very well with the previous tip that I just gave you about asking other people. You need to have somebody in your life that you can be accountable for somebody that can hold you to account to say, hey, what is going on? Why are you not growing? Why are you not moving forward? Why are you not improving? Why are you not doing the things that you are doing? Are you still trying hard enough? Or have you settled down? Are you busy dying, my friend? And these can be very difficult conversations, but they are very sobering and very much essential. And once you've had that kind of conversation with somebody and you do receive that advice, it gives you a wake-up call. It helps you to keep moving forward. This is why athletes have coaches. This is why schools have teachers. But you need basically a coach in your life, somebody to help you to be accountable. And no, your spouse is not enough accountability. And your best friend also is not good accountability. And definitely not that person that you do not even know. Who are they anyway? What are they doing in your house? You need to be accountable to somebody that you can respect, somebody that is mature, somebody that will be honest with you, but will also be able to build you up and help you to move forward. And so find somebody. Sometimes you can hire people to be accountable to. I know that's a real thing. No, I'm not going to do that. But you can have somebody that can guide you, somebody that can mentor you, somebody that can speak to you when they see you're not on the right track and help you get back on the track. Okay, let's dive into the third point here. The final point into knowing whether you're still growing and making sure that you are growing is that you need a vision and you need clear goals. We have spoken about this several times in other videos, but I just want to reiterate the importance of this. Without a vision, you do not know where you are going. I'm sure many of you have either read the book Alice in Wonderland, or perhaps you have watched one of the many movies. Some of them you shouldn't be watching. And there's this one scene where Alice goes up to the tree and there's all these signs and all these roads, and she doesn't know where to go and she's wondering which direction she should take. And the cat appears onto her. And the cat asks her, he says to her, what are you doing? Why are you wondering? What's happening? What's wrong? And she says she doesn't know which direction to take. And the cat asks her, well, where are you going? And Alice says, well, it doesn't matter where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. And the cat says, well, if you don't know where you are going, then anywhere and any direction will take you there. Then it doesn't matter what direction you take. And this is how many of us spend our lives. We don't have a clear vision. And because we don't have a clear vision, there's no way to measure your progress. Have a clear vision, set goals, have a game plan. Make sure that you track your progress so that you can see whether you are moving or not. You need to take account every day. You need to make sure that you have a clear goal that you can action every day, that you can move in every day, so that you are sure that every day, even if it's 1%, just tiny habits, 1% better. If you can get 1% better every day, you are well on your way to be growing. And so those are some of the things that you can do to ensure that you keep on growing and to keep your finger on the pulse of your growth. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like. Don't go. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so yet. And I'll see you in the next one. Rabbits. I want to start over. Starting over.